Hey guys, welcome everyone to another episode of the ZapApps show. We are Zap Live, and I'm Bruce. A lot of you guys know me, and I'm with the founder of the Zap app family, the Zap app ecosystem, Nikhil. How you doing, Nikhil? It's been a little bit.
Great. I'm doing great. Yes, and it has been a bit of a time, almost I think more than a month from our last webinar.
Yeah, I've been missing these streams with you guys.
Yeah, same here. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I mean today that's why we thought that today we're going to have like sort of like a summary of what we have been doing, what we have been up to, where is our progress and so on. I mean we do update regularly on emails, but that's the whole point, right? I mean to sort of get community involved as much as possible.
I 100% agree with that, and get a little bit of awareness out there to the community, showing what we're doing, right?
Mhm.
Get feedback in real time,
Mhm.
and then, which I'd like to mention to them, but we had also talked about, taking this format and putting it into a podcast too, so that way a little bit
Mhm.
more people are aware of it. But yeah, this, yeah, I just miss doing these with you guys, and I know a lot of the community was asking for it with some of their purchases and insight in the past few months or the past
Yep.
few weeks. So yeah,
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. And one more thing I just want to mention. I know it's like
sure.
I'm just mentioning randomly, but from past few days, we have been actively conversing with our clients. So I'm pretty sure many of like our audience must have received an email from us saying that, okay, would you like to be part of ZapApps or ZapERP ecosystem by being like as a part of our blog or as a part of our webinar? And one of the reason we started doing that, because first of all, we wanted to have one-on-one conversation with them to understand where exactly we fit in their ecosystem. So that was our main goal. And second, obviously, to understand how they are actually applying not just ZapERP but a whole software ecosystem in their production environment. And this is one of my favorite subject from last few I would say few days, few months. Like how do we apply the software stacks we have to actual production environment? And I actually started a YouTube channel for that. There are not a lot of subscribers, but yes, I have started with that.
And I'm glad that we're going down that route. And something tells me the more that we continue back up with some of these updates, the more and
Yes.
more that people are going to want to come back and be like, "Hey, I want to learn more about this part of the ecosystem. I want to learn more about this."
Yeah.
Especially with what you have coming up in 2021.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm
Yep.
not, I'm not saying
That's
I'm not saying nothing. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Yeah,
no. I agree. I totally agree. I mean, and that's why it matters a lot, because all those things, like whatever we had done in the past and whatever is coming in the future, so all those things, in order to move smoothly around them, these kind of webinars helps a lot.
absolutely, 100%. Okay, now that we've got everybody primed, where do you want to start off with?
Sure. So so what we will do is we'll start with some of the updates that we had done in case of ZapERP. As I mentioned, we do like make sure to push them through emails. So if you are not subscribed to our emails, do subscribe. But today I'm just gonna go through each of them and like sort of give a summary what exactly we had done and how difficult it was. Because sometimes we don't like we don't every time we update a button, we don't post it on a blog or on our group, because we strongly believe that we believe in like a large scale updates, but then we miss many of these small updates which have a very large impact.
True, true. I was just gonna say that, like, since you had just mentioned that, have you guys thought of having like a change log, some sort of format that comes out like that, like a product stash, where it's like a change log, and then people can like upvote on what they like about all the features?
We already have for ZapERP inventory, we already use GetBeamer. So all the updates, so there are three places we actually make update. Number one is GetBeamer. So pretty much any smaller, minor, bigger updates you will see in GetBeamer. Number two is our blog. So we make sure that we again, we put each and every detail in the blog. So, and if in fact if you go to our blog, it will show you like, okay, what was updated in 1.9.9, what was updated in 1.9.8, what was updated in 1.9.7, and so on. So very very detailed blog, each and everything which is part of that update will be displayed there. And that actually shows how we are progressing towards 2.0, which is a big thing, which I will explain at the middle of the webinar.
Got it. So just for people talking about that, I'll go ahead and show them real quick. So this is zapapps.io/blog. Here's
Yeah,
the ZapERP 1.9 that Nick was talking about. Let me go ahead and zoom in.
sure. So you may need to click on read more, because our main blog is at the blog.zaperp.com. So if you click on read more,
Is it at the bottom?
no, you clicked it right. You clicked on the 1.9
Oh,
blog.
there it is. There it is. Sorry about that.
Yes, and then yeah, if you scroll down, you will see that the post appeared first on, yeah, the post. Yes, that's the one.
There we go. Holy crap, look at all that beautiful goodness.
Yes. Yep, absolutely. And in fact, our blog itself is such a the stock of all, like, you will find excellent stuff on e-commerce. We have gone so heavy on it. I mean, we had done like, we really rank good these days on many of the top keywords. Like for example, if you search for like Shopify warehouse system, we rank in like top 3, top 4, and so on. I mean, thanks to my team, to be honest, they have done really good job with that.
So let's go ahead and we'll put that up on the screen for everyone who has ZapERP. We'll go ahead and put that up for everyone to go ahead and join and take a look at the blog. Let me go ahead and bring that up on the bottom. Perfect. All right, guys, there you go. Take a look at all those. Take a look at all those update goodness coming in. There you go.
Perfect.
That
Perfect.
was amazing.
So
I didn't even know that existed.
no, but to be honest, this was, I think, one of your idea. I remember like a way back. That was probably in Jan. I think you mentioned that, okay, why not we have some sort of a page where we keep on keep records of all the updates. So
Absolutely.
yeah, we sort of improved on it, but I remember you said that we should have something like that.
True. True.
So yeah, so okay, let me just quickly go through all of those. I'll just be high level as possible. So recently we have started allowing people to log in using Shopify, Zero, QuickBooks. We are officially approved by Zero, so we are actually available on their marketplace. We are officially approved by QuickBooks. So you won't imagine, QuickBooks actually wants us to put references to their blogs on in one of our blog. So which is weird, right? so so that's their
Bravo.
yeah. So to be honest, I think I should share that email on our group, so that will be very
Yeah,
interesting.
that would be awesome too. That's a
Yeah.
big deal. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So we allow Shopify Zero QuickBooks login. Now we also allow new product to sync to QuickBooks as well as Zero. So what used to happen is, let's say you have product which can be tracked, and which doesn't need to be tracked, like a digital product or something which doesn't include the physical inventory. So both of these items now are synced properly with QuickBooks and Zero. So this was one of the big issue that our customer gave a feedback for, and we got it fixed. Then we have started syncing all the discounts with Shopify. So another big update. So especially during the Thanksgiving and before that, where we realize that people who are selling on Shopify, they add a lot of discount codes, a lot of like one-time discount. So what we started doing is, if you add those discounts in ZapERP, or whether you add them directly in Shopify, we make sure to sync them properly. So again, very minor but very very useful for e-commerce. Now there is another update for POS invoices. So if you use some sort of a barcode scanner, then you can actually use that for a POS invoices. So you just need to scan them and POS invoices will work. Big commerce app is approved. Another big news. So if you are a big commerce user, you will find us on big commerce store. So just do check it out. If possible, don't forget to give us a review. Flipkart, now we allow invoice number to be synced from Flipkart to ZapERP. So that again a big advantage, because let's say you have Flipkart, Shopify, Amazon. So all those individual invoices numbers will be pushed to ZapERP, and then they will be pushed to your accounting system. Then product impact push from Zapier to Shopify. Actually, that is product image push from Zapier to Shopify. So what used to happen is we did not allow product images to be pushed from Zapier to Shopify. It was from Shopify to Zapier, but now our recent updates allows you to do it from Zapier to Shopify. Again, another big update. So you can just add images in Zapier and we will push to Shopify.
So is it just the product images themselves? That's what Shopify was preventing previously in the past.
Yes. So what used to happen, Shopify has a certain rules, certain ways to update those product images. So we made sure to add those same hierarchy of products in the system. That way, whenever that specific level of item is updated, that specific image is updated.
Got it. Okay.
Then obviously tons of report improvement. So if you look at our stock report right now, I think it shows the like improved data columns, additional input and output columns, which sort of tells you like how much stock came in last month, how much stock sold this month, or how much stock was sold between specific period. So yeah, this is just a summary. But I mean, in a background, there are like so much testing and so much like back and forth things go. So it's very difficult for me to like tell you in terms of efforts like what we have done, but very very useful for a lot of our audience.
Seems like you guys have been busy at work for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
All right,
So
moving
I
on.
mean,
Go ahead. Go
yeah.
ahead.
So I mean, as we mentioned, the busy thing, because this we are doing in parallel with our version 2.0 release. So if I show you what we have been up to, because I think that's really matter. So let me share my screen.
Sure, please.
Okay.
Great update, by the
So
way.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So this is how the 2.0, I mean, 2.0 release is already scheduled for a month of Jan, late part of the Jan, and that's not gonna change. So we gonna release 2.0 by end of Jan, and it's gonna be a big change. I mean, if you are our customer, you will realize that it's a difference, like a it's like going we were going left, now we will be going right. It's a huge change. So just look at the login screen. So this is a login screen. Once you are logged in, oh, I got automatically logged out. Okay, one moment please. So once you are logged in, you're gonna see the difference between like the way inventory is displayed, the way purchase orders are displayed, the way sales orders are displayed. So this is just an example, right? So this is how the purchase orders will be displayed, where you will see like your draft orders, your created, partially received, fully received, completed orders. And you know what we have done, we are start off like getting rid of some of the unnecessary processes. So we actually talked with many clients and we realized, okay, do we really need a bill, or do we just say, you know what, whenever the purchase order is complete, that is a bill. So this is what you will see in the new version. So as you can see that once the order is complete, all you can see is just say it's completed, it's fully received, it's partially received, it's created, it's draft. And it's a very very fast app, as you can see. Now we are just like going through a lot of testing, a lot of back end improvements. So just to give you an example, right now we are processing like thousands of orders per day. So our servers has to be scaled to actually process those orders. So right now we sort of like a I don't know the right word for it, but we like had a lot of uh, uh, like a puzzle, joining of puzzle to achieve that scalability. But with the release of new version 2.0, it's gonna move very very fast. So we don't need to go through all those puzzles and headaches. At the same time, the way items are loaded, they will be extremely fast, as you can see.
Yeah,
So yeah,
the UI looks nice, and the responsiveness is very fast.
yes, absolutely. And this is running on, I mean, this is live. This is not some sort of a test environment. I mean, this is a test environment for us, but it's a live test environment.
And I
As you
gotta
can
say, it
see.
looks really pretty. It looks very it looks nice to look at too. Yeah.
Yeah, yep. And as we talked with our clients, they told us like, what, many times these systems are used by people at the warehouse, which don't understand many of the basic things. So we came up with a very very like a very very intuitive changes, like for example having a bar at the bottom which stays at the top,
Right.
right?
Right.
So if you are, let's say, adding a supplier information, you can just click cancel, you can click save, or you can save and close. So all those like minute things, we are made sure that they are there. Extremely customizable. I mean, you won't believe, you can actually add any type of product now. Doesn't matter whether it's digital subscription, uh, configurable, simple, bundle product, doesn't matter whether you're using Magento, Shopify. The way it is configured, you can add any product. And I don't know if you guys I mean, I'm pretty sure many of our audience must have heard of it, but there is a thing called PIM, which is advanced level of inventory management. So eventually we would like to take our inventory system to that side, and we have a lot of plans for it. So if I just be like very high level, what we really want is Zap Inventory will become an e-commerce inventory platform. Then we will have a PIM solution, which will be like a generic inventory management for a manufacturer, for a big clients, which will be sort of like a fork of ZapERP inventory. And then obviously the ZapSeller, which will be front end, which sort of helps our audience to sell online.
Totally, totally impressive. I'm by the way, I like your implementation. I think you're using better uptime, right? Also as well for the newest status updates.
Yes, I am.
I just saw that briefly and I was like, oh wow, that's a great implementation because you have multiple products. I've never seen that before. If you guys want to see it, it's status.zaperp.io. But I've never
Yes,
seen a company implement so many products together in one uptime monitoring system. Usually you see one to one, right? In this case, you guys are like saying, hey guys, this is all of our
yes,
products. And I've never seen that before. So I thought that was
yes.
just impressive.
Yes, absolutely, and thank you for that. I mean, I honestly thought initially that this is not a good idea, but as you said, as we started using it, it started making more sense, because to be honest, it actually covers everything from us, and it's again, I mean, a better uptime. One of my great buy for this year, it actually shows you like how much time we were live. As you can see, like for example, ZapERP API service, again 99% uptime in last 90 days. Same for the ZapSeller, 99%. All of our products are like 99%, and we keep watch of all these items like 24 by 7. So we actually keep watch of our watch. So we have like a hooks connected to AWS, we have hooks connected to better uptime, and we have people who are like sort of, as soon as system goes down, we make sure that they go up, or at least we communicate with the client that this system has gone down, and we are sort of working on working on getting it restored. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and that totally makes sense. Plus, well, here's what stood out to me. One, two, well, not including the website. So web
Mhm.
app, web app, web app. Uh, Here, let me just share the screen, guys.
Sure.
When you take a look at the breadth, and it kind of took me back because I didn't realize how many products that you guys actually had until I saw this, and I was like, "Holy crap, that's a lot! That's an impressive list of products." Let me go and share the screen real quick, just so everyone has an idea of what I'm talking about. There we go. So we'll make it viewable to everyone, and it's still going, and it's still going, and it's still going. And I was like, that's an impressive list of websites and products that you're maintaining. So I want to say bravo to that. That was a great implementation. Usually people do website and app, but you guys have done your full ecosystem. So I thought that was really impressive.
Thank you.
Uh, we do have a question who came in from Cody. Cody, thank you for joining us today. He says, "Is there an LTD for ZapSeller?"
That's a great question. So yes, there is gonna be LTD for ZapSeller, and actually that is what I wanted to sort of show in case of ZapSeller. Like one page we have, and if you guys take I'm gonna share this link in the comment. So this is very very useful for everyone because it actually showcases how ZapSeller can be applied to individual industries, whether you are furniture manufacturer, whether you are clothing merchant, tourism services, cloud kitchen, pharmacy, departmental store, and we are planning to add more. I mean, if you have a service, if you have an industry that you want us to cover through ZapSeller, just let us know and we will make sure to put case studies. And these are not small case studies. So if you, let's say you are an agency who help clothing merchant, right? So you just need to click on this and you can use our case studies to work with your clients. They are 100%. So you just need to click on it, go to clothing merchant page, and you will see that we have done all the basic analysis. So you can just click on request case studies and we'll give you a beautiful PDF that can help you to work with your client to understand how using ZapSeller can help them to achieve a growth, achieve more sales. Very very useful. And if you would like to see our sample store, just click on a sample store and you will see that we have already created a demo for you which actually show you how the clothing store looks like in ZapSeller. So as you can see, this is actual live store, clothing-demo.zapseller.com. You can add like t-shirts, configurable product, simple product. You can have like some sort of a coupons system running on the front page. Then as you can see, I think it actually sort of shows you categories, like there are top categories: kids wear, gents. So again, this is very specific to an industry, which is clothing. If you have any other industry in mind, whether it's furniture, whether it's tourism service, cloud kitchen, pharmacy, just check it out, these pages, go to case study, check out our sample store. If you think that you need a specific industry covered, talk with us and we will get that added. And this is regarding ZapSeller. So what we had done, like way back in, I think, end of March. So I think Bruce will remember. We sort of started working with clients to have ZapSeller tested, go through sort of like a rigorous process of like what is needed, what is not needed, and we actually gave ZapSeller to our all of our LTD buyers from ZapERP. So then those LTD buyers started using that. They gave us feedback, and obviously we are working on a lot of feedback. It's a very ongoing process. It's a big software, big implementation, where we are working with some of the open, like best open source communities to get the best product out there.
And so Cody also asks, any use case for drop shipping?
Yes, absolutely. So if you connect to, let's say, if you use AliExpress for drop shipping, you can actually pick up product directly from your AliExpress account or even AliExpress pages and directly push them to ZapSeller. So there is no manual import export needed. They will be automatically imported and they will be displayed in your ZapSeller store account.
Cody, thank you very much for the question. We have a next one from Mr. John Doe. Guys, so we can give you a shout out and hello. Please approve StreamYard so that way we could see your name. It's streamyard.com/Facebook. Thank you very much. Webhooks for ZapSeller. When are we looking forward to that, Nick?
That's a great question. So the webhooks itself are live. The API connection are also live, and we are actually recently started working with the Pablet team to get the integration live for ZapSeller. By the way, on the side note, I forgot to mention again. This was one of the big update. Our Pabli integration for ZapERP is already live. Our Pabli integration for Social Bot is already live. So if you are using our FB chat bot, you can use our Pabli connection and connect that FB chat bot. And our
Excellent.
Pabli connection for ZapSeller will also be live because we recently started working with them.
Bravo, bravo. You're having a whole ecosystem full of webhooks, essentially.
Yes. And to be honest, eventually we would like to make it like a single sign-on application
Oh, yeah.
where,
This makes total sense.
yeah.
Absolutely. I
So
totally agree with you.
hopefully next year, yeah, hopefully like Q2 of next year, we will release single sign-on features.
I like the layout. I like the layout design. Oh, I see. You can have a quick view, which is just the overlay option.
Yeah,
Oh, I see. That's helpful because then I don't have to leave the page completely. You can just
correct.
do a quick view or go into the actual product.
Correct. Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
So, and in fact, it's very interesting. I mean, this is just a one theme. We have two more themes, and as we move forward, we'll keep on adding more and more themes. This is one of the like a classic theme that we have, which gives really good conversions. Now, in terms of images, obviously, you need to make sure that you keep like you upload the images which are like in a proper ratio. Because some of the images that we upload are not in proper ratio. But if you see the clothing
Okay.
store, I think in case of clothing store, could you please click on clothing store?
The merchant right here?
Yes, clothing merchant.
Okay.
Yeah, and then scroll down a bit and view the actual store.
There we go.
Yeah. So if you see this, all these images are in proper ratio. So that way they look good. And I think, sometime back when I was talking about clothing store, I thought that I shared my screen, but later I realized my screen is not shared. But nonetheless, point was you can put in images, you can put in coupon codes, you can put in like some sort of a news up there. Then whether it's a simple product, configurable product, you can put in all those like product variation in there. And as you can see, even this one has the quick look option. You can just click on add to cart, or if you click on the item itself, it actually gives you an option to select a color, to select a size, to select maybe some sort of a what do you say, like a warehouse location. So all those minute things can be updated, and then you can click on add to cart.
To add to cart.
Yeah, you can actually sign like a checkout as a guest, or you can force your customers to register an account and then like have that information collected and then
Mhm.
check out, which is again very optional. It's totally up to you. That is the freedom that we have given.
Helpful. Helpful.
Yeah.
How do you check out as a guest?
So you need to log in as an admin and enable guest checkout. So that way,
Oh, got it.
yeah, right now guest checkout is not enabled, but I think I should add a guest checkout for one of the case studies, so that way we can say, what, this is how the guest checkout will work.
I'd like to see the option of changing colors. Maybe. Oh, here it is. Which one would allow me to change colors so I could show people what the UI would look like?
I am not so sure because
Okay.
I don't remember, but
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I can sort of ask my team to share this in a comment section.
It would be great if we could have a next to the new icon, we could have it like a little button that says variants or multiple options, and so that way they understand that when they log in, before logging or before opening the page, they understand that
Hmm.
there's multiple variations, right? A yellow, white,
Yeah,
black, blue shirt for that specific item,
yeah,
instead
yeah,
of forcing them to
yeah.
go
Absolutely.
in. It's like a UX issue. Yeah.
I think that's a great suggestion, and we definitely have a plan for it. Right now, what we do is when you click on a T-shirt, it actually tells you that okay, these are the coloring option. So sometime, depend upon the configuration setup, you can either use like drop down, which says a large, medium, small, or it actually shows you square boxes that actually has a color option like red color, blue color, and black color, and so on.
And Sarai Caldwell has a good question. Thank you for joining us, girl. Wow, so we can create our own storefront page now with ZapSeller. This is awesome.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Girl, you got to try it out. She's been looking for a good storefront solution for the longest time. She has been looking for one for the longest time. Yep.
Yep, yep. I mean, please do try and keep telling us like what we need to improve, or what are the good things, what are the bad things. Tell us both.
Maybe we should put something for during these demo pages. We should put a little feedback button to collect that. Yep.
That's a great suggestion. I think we already have some sort of a roadmap thing for ZapSeller. Let me share that URL with you.
Sure.
Yeah, so
Um,
it's ideas.zapseller.com. So do like use that to add your feedback or ideas.
let's go ahead. We'll put that on. Put that up on the screen. Let me put that in the chat for everyone too. Okay, there you go, guys. Perfect. There you go. Thank you, everyone. Take a little screenshot there for those of you that have joined us so we can get your input on it. Is there a way how we could add that feedbear widget onto some of those demo pages?
Hmm.
Maybe we
I will
could,
have to check.
yeah, put it somewhere. That and maybe the user back widget. We could put it there also, so someone finds like a glitch or a bug or something that they want to
Yeah,
report on the demo pages. It just makes sense.
I agree. I think I'll get that done.
Perfect. Perfect. Wow,
Perfect.
you guys
So I
have
think
been,
that's
yeah. Go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead, Nick. I'm
yeah.
just blown away right now. So yeah.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. I think that sort of covers like a high level what we have been up to, where is ZapERP, where it is going, when is the 2.0 is launching, uh, the status with ZapSeller, and our upcoming LTD for ZapSeller.
100%. 100%. Um, I'm looking forward to it. So Cody, we'll get back to you with some specifics also. Sarai, please play with the storefront with ZapSeller. Leave Nick some comments. Yes, 100%. We'll have to help you out with that too. Um, I mean, I'm saying the community will help you out with the feedback in general. That's what I'm referring to also. But
Yeah.
yeah, this was a great. I'm kind of glad that we waited until this long because now I could see all the I could see the results of all of the massive amount of hours and labor that you guys have been going to pull that off. So very impressive, my friend. The UI was ZapERP, the smoothness, and then looking also at the storefront. There she
Yep. Yep.
is. Be glad to. Perfect. All right, guys. I think for the 10 of you that have joined us, I think that's it for right now. Nick and I have some work that we have to do. Um, but yes, there is something coming before the end of the year, and Sarai, you'll be involved in helping us out with that too. So definitely going to need you to get involved, understanding that landing page. And on that note, I guess everyone, stay safe, wash your hands, keep social distancing in mind. Anything else, Nick, before we let him go?
No, that's all. I think we have covered most of the things.
Cool, cool. All right, guys. Well, everyone be safe. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next webinar. Have a good one, guys. Take care.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.